Alright, in this last and final lesson, we'll be building our game out into an executable. This way it can be played outside of Unity on any desktop or PC. One of the first things we want to make sure we go back and do is change the name of the scene that it's going to in our title screen. So if we remember when we created a title screen, we had it going to our prototype. So we want to make sure that when we go back, we make sure that it is going into the name of the new scene that we created. So let's go back to our title screen, and on that we're going to find our play button, and under our play button we have our level. So for that, I would say the best thing to do, just to make sure that it is correct, is just to copy and paste within your scene folders the name of your final scene. So mine is the Kingpin game scene. So again, I'm going to go to play, and under the level on the play button script, I'm going to just paste that in there. And now I just want to hit save. And now I want to go to my build settings, and I want to make sure that that is within my build settings. So I'm going to go and get my game scene, and I'm going to uncheck my prototype scene, move it to the bottom, and now I want to test this out. I'm going to hit play, and I see it brings up my game scene. It's extremely dark, but it brings up my game scene nonetheless. So let's go back and fix that lighting issue. So to do that, we just need to go make sure we save and go into our game scene. And we need to go to Windows, and we need to go to Lighting. And once we do, we'll see this new Lighting tab. And under the Lighting tab, we have several options. But the thing we want to make sure that we have unchecked is we want to take this off auto build, and we want to uncheck that, and we want to build our lighting. Now, building the lighting is something that I'm really going to probably get in more detail in a bonus lesson. So for the time being, I would just say build the lights, and when you do, you'll see at the bottom, and you'll see it processing. And once you have that built, you can click save, and let's go back to our main menu and let's try again. So we're going to click play, and we see automatically that the lighting is already built. It's done. It's not trying to calculate the lighting. So we can hit our ball, and after a few seconds it goes back and resets. So in between exercises I switched out my ball, but and adjusted my time from 2 seconds to 3 seconds, but that was the only change that was made. Alright, so everything looks good. So to build the game, it's actually fairly simple. So go back to File, we go to Build Settings. Now if you hit the Player Settings button and you go into the Inspector, you'll see that you have a host of options. Some of these are self-explanatory, some of these are not so much. And a lot of these settings I'll get into if I have a chance during a bonus video. But for now, let's just hit build. And when you hit build, it asks you to specify a spot or a folder. And I'm just going to create a spot within my project, and I'm just going to call it builds. You can save this wherever you like. Now if you get a compilation error, that's for a number of reasons. Alright, if you have errors in your script, the build will not build, and it will tell you that you have errors that need to be corrected within your script. So make sure before you build that all your errors, all your scripts are correct and everything else. Now, if it allows you to play in preview mode, then most likely you don't have any scripting errors. Now, the building time can vary from a couple minutes to maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I would say just be patient, and sometimes depending on the complexity of your textures and everything else, it really varies. Alright, when it finishes, it usually pops up in the folder and you have your executable. So from there, to test it out, you just double click on the executable just like you would any other program. You'll be met with the menu, and you can say what kind of graphic settings do you want, which monitor do you want to display on, your input, as well as do you want it windowed or do you want it full screen. So you just hit play, and from there your game should start from the intro menu. And when you hit play, it should go right into the game and be fully playable. And that is it. Alright, and this has been the full lesson of the bowling game from start to finish. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate looking at all these videos and going through these lessons. Again, feel free to contact me if there is anything you need help on, and also check the site for the bonus videos that will be going over additional content such as the normal maps and additional metallic maps, as well as better lighting your scenes, and just a few different pieces having different functionality within the game, being able to move left and right. So again, check the site for the bonus material, and thank you.